If you're trying to buy blank wholesale t-shirts, hoodies, or shorts, stay tuned in this video so I can teach you guys how to get your wholesale license so you guys can get nice retail products for wholesale prices with your license. I'm gonna show you guys step by step, no fluff, just straight information. So let's get into this video. I'm giving out this information because I had a couple people ask me, so I wanted to make this video just to help anybody out that had these questions as well. So first things first, what is a wholesale license? Some people call it a resale license. It's really a seller's permit. It allows your business to be able to sell. So, what this sales license does is it legally allows you to buy products without paying the sales tax. And then it also allows you to resell those products as a part of your own products for your own business. So, yeah, this is something very key to having a clothing brand. If you ever signed up for like Sanmar, LA Apparel, any wholesale clothing t shirts, or any type of provider that provides blanks, they're definitely going to ask you for some type of wholesale license. So this is very essential. So before even getting your wholesale license, there are a few things you need to do. So before even getting into your wholesale license, there are a few things you need to set up for your business. So first of all, you're going to need to register your clothing brand as a business. I recommend starting as an LLC. So this gives you liability protection and it looks more legit to wholesale sellers. So you can do this on your state's Secretary of State website. I did mine through Arizona because that's where I live, but I'm sure everyone has their own depending on where you live. Number two, you're going to need your EIN number. This is basically going to be a social security number for your clothing brand and your business. So you can get one of these from free from the IRS website. So yeah, it takes 10 minutes. Just search up IRS EIN application and then it should take you from there. And this is the last step, but it's not very necessary, but also having a business account. And if you're just starting, this isn't really required, but I would recommend getting your own bank account for your business. It's really going to be easy with tracking your finances, especially if you're going to be ordering wholesale and you want to be ordering big numbers. You really don't want to be having your finances of your personal and your business. Okay, so after you've done those three things, now we're going to talk about actually how to get the license. So, step number one, you're going to go to your state taxes or state revenues website. So, you can do this by Googling your state's name, seller's permit application in Google. Every state is different. So, yeah, if you're going to looking at one in Texas, or if you're looking at one in California, if you're looking at Arizona, they're all going to be different. So, each state varies. Step two, you're going to have to fill out an application. This requires your business name, an EIN number. You're going to need a business address as well. You can use your home address, or if you have an actual location, then you can use that. Also, this is going to ask you for the type of business. Is it going to be apparel, manufacturing, brand to brand, wholesaling? And then they'll ask you for expected monthly sales. So if you're just starting, it can be, somewhere between like 10, 20K in your first year. And then if you shoot up, then just depending on where you're at, just an expected sales. It really doesn't have to be inaccurate. It's just an estimate. After you filled out all those things in the application, you submit and now you wait. So you unlock access to wholesale distributors, which can be Shockaware, LA Apparel, Sanmar, local wholesalers around you. There's no sales tax on goods that you plan to resell. So if you buy blank t-shirts and you plan to print them and resell them for more, there's no sales tax on the initial purchase of your wholesale t-shirts. And basically, sale tax just means you're not buying it at the retail price, you're buying it at a wholesale price. This gives you legitimacy with suppliers. As long as you have all of your business information set up, you can go into any wholesale suppliers and they really can't turn you away as long as you have all your paperwork set up. I've gone to plenty in state and out of state, or if they were shipping to me out of state, they've never gave me an issue as long as I had all of my stuff set up. So it does give you a sense of legitimacy with your business. Also, lastly, I've never done this personally, but you can attend some of the trade shows. There's a few out there. I personally have never been to any of them, but that is one thing that you can explore if you're into that. So, here's some things to avoid when you're first starting. Like I said earlier, you can use your home address. It just does look a little bit more legit if you can use something like a P.O. box or something if you have access to it. But if you have your home address, that's fine. Just know that that can be public information. Number two, I always keep track of any resale certifications. If it's your EIN number, your initial wholesale license, always keep your paperwork, keep it in a file, keep it somewhere stored that you know it's going to be safe and somewhere that you can refer back to it. Next one to be aware about is you're going to have to file sales tax returns. So always keep your receipts if you're buying, or keep your receipts or if people are buying off of you, just because you're going to have to file all that at the end of the year. So always making sure that you're keeping your sales and your receipts of everything that you have filed and stored, and try to keep it as organized as you can. This is literally just about tracking, keeping progress, and you just have to show proof of filing for your business. If you don't do that, you could get fined. Lastly, I just don't recommend reselling without a resale license. kind of hard to get wholesale products for a wholesale price without that license. Just trying to really do it the legitimate way and making your clothing brand a legitimate business if you're serious about moving forward with it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be everything for the wholesale license. If you guys have any more questions, for sure leave a comment below. This is honestly a major step if you're really serious about running a clothing brand. So I hope this video gives you guys some type of information and knowledge for your own use.